We're live.
Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earle, and welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Today we have a full MLB slate we're going to be going over. No basketball, no hockey, just baseball.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I can go over a one game for the WNBA if you guys want, if you guys anything like that. But with that being said, we're going over all the baseball games today that have lines. Obviously, I think we don't have a line for San Diego and Colorado today. That should be a pretty big line anyway. But with that being said, quick little recap over what happened yesterday, and it could have gone better. It definitely could have. Half my stuff was rained out. The other half of my stuff was coming up short. So I got losses from the team total over in Houston, as well as the team total over in Chicago. The first five under in Milwaukee and Cincinnati. I lost that in the top of the fifth on two pass balls. Yep. My type of night. I had the over 8.5 in the Yankee game. That did not cash. I was expecting the Yankees to show up a little bit yesterday. And Colorado team total under did not cash as well. It cashed the first two games in the series. Did not cash yesterday. Got wins from the Seattle first five. I did not put that as an official play, though, because it was at even money by then. But I did get wins from the overs in the Philadelphia and Chicago game. Brad Miller, 3 home runs. Very helpful there. And then I saved this one for last on purpose. The over in the Washington and San Diego game.
Oh, my God.
Yu Darvish. Let's just start with Yu Darvish. I know we want to talk about the other guy. Yu Darvish got lit up last night. I think he gave up 6 runs in like 3 innings. He looked awful. The over in that game cashed, I believe, in the second or third inning. So it was a no-sweat over with Scherzer and Darvish. 2 pitchers that one made the All-Star game. The other one should have made the All-Star game. So, with that being said, this was a crazy game because a guy named Daniel Camarena, a relief pitcher that they just called up, I believe, the week before in his like second or third game in his second major league at bat, they let him hit with the bases loaded down 6 because the Padres were down 8-0 in this game, and the relief pitcher gets his first major league hit as a grand slam against Max Scherzer, of all people. That was absolutely insane last night. Not to mention the Padres came back and won that game on a Tommy Pham walk-off hit. So that was, I think in debate for the best game of the season yet. That was a crazy game last night. 9-8 was your final score. I hope you guys jumped on the live line with the San Diego Padres when they were down 8-0. You probably could have gotten them for like 30-1 or some crazy price like that. But holy crap, what a night. What a game. Cash the over. Love to see that. I was looking at some team total overs in that one as well. I also did call a home run in that game during game time decision. I just said first inning. It was the 4th inning when Fernando Tatis went yard. I said a solo shot for Tatis incoming. He did hit the home run last night. It's just not in the first inning. But the Yerfie did cash. That's why we said in game time decision that we weren't a fan of the Nerfie in that game because it was 6. Oh no, it was like 4 or 5-0 in the first inning. So that was an absolute insane game. I just needed to bring that one up. How was your night last night?
Once again, I was not similar to you. I will say the thing that was similar is I had 2 plays from the Mets game that got rained out, which I'll have again today. And I had a play from that Blue Jays game that got rained out as well. Other than that, I had the under in the Seattle game, cashed it. My only loss yesterday was the Kansas City Royals that got walked off on. Over cashed for Philadelphia, Brewers cashed, and the over in that Padres game cashed. That relief pitcher that hit the grand slam. I didn't know about it. I wasn't watching the game because, unfortunately, Washington for the MLB app is not available. Washington and Baltimore are blacked out in North Carolina. Riddle me that. But all of a sudden I was scrolling through Twitter. I see one of the DFS people go, man, San Diego is trying to give up. They let their relief pitcher hit with bases loaded and 2 out, and he goes and hits a grand slam. I'm like, is this real life? What's going on? A grand slam from a relief pitcher. Yeah, okay. But
and one more thing with that. That's not the first time a pitcher has hit a grand slam versus the Washington Nationals this year.
Yeah,
Heskar Yanoa hit one for the Braves. Like, what is going on with the Nationals? At this point, if I'm the Nationals, just to troll people, next time the pitcher's up with the bases loaded, just intentionally walk him. But yeah, that was just another thing I had to bring up for that one. Crazy night last night with that one.
Yeah, so anyway, 3-1 baseball night for me. So overall profitable. 4-1. 4-1 baseball night. Up 3 units. Hit on my Phoenix Suns. Profitable day for Counter-Strike. So far so good. And let's look. Oh, okay, that game's gotten closer. I was live watching the Heroic Spirit game. But yeah, so far been profitable every single day since July 4th. So going to keep it rolling today. Good morning, CSN. Morning, AM Massacre. Plus money honey in the chat saying hi to CSN and hi to AM. And then hi to us. So, what's up, my guys? Let's get some cash. Twins, my favorite YouTube people besides Allie, hit the like. Wow, we're behind Al. You know what? We respect that.
That's fair.
One. That's fair. But
not all of us can be beautiful blondes, so that's fair.
I mean, but with that being said, well, yeah. What if you guys are new? Like, subscribe. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the first week of the NFL season.
The whole spiel.
We're up at 839, so we're getting close. We need another 161. So keep it coming in. Share out the stream, and we'll go ahead and get it. Morning Wood and the Earle Sports Bet Show every made besides The Price is Right. Best show ever made. Oh, okay, I got you. Thank you. We appreciate that. But with that all being said, let's jump into some baseball.
Oh, yeah. Let's get started with the St. Louis Cardinals at the Chicago Cubs. We get some day baseball here on Friday. We have Kyle Hendricks taking on Wade LeBlanc in this matchup. Minus 150 for the Chicago Cubbies. Some money has come in on them overnight. They were around, I believe, a minus 165 last night. So a solid, they were minus 170, I think, at one point. So a solid 20-cent line movement on the Chicago Cubs here, against the Chicago Cubs. So some Cardinals money coming in overnight. The over-under at 8 for this one. Where are you looking to start this card at?
Yeah, I think I would have to be leaning towards the Cubs in this one. Not betting it. I don't like to lay them over minus 150. And there's no way you're getting me to bet the Cubs right now, who have lost, what? Is it basically 12 out of 13 games? So, no, this team has been struggling. Not really a good spot here for them. They are at home, so maybe they can get out of a little bit of a funk here, but I'm not going to be betting this one. If anything, maybe look towards an over 8 because I think that the runs can get scored in this game, especially with LeBlanc on the mound, but not a game that I'm going to be too interested in.
Yeah, I'm similar thinking here. The Cubs do hit lefties a little bit better than they hit righties, so that's one thing to keep in mind. I was looking at the team total over 4.5 for Chicago in this game. It's a plus 102. Not a bad price on them. I end up staying away from this game. I kind of have this feel that this is going to be a low-scoring game because daytime games, it's a day game after a night game. Cubs just played last night. Cardinals did not play last night, but I feel like this will be a spot where potentially you see a sluggish start out of the Cubs tonight after last night. So I'm going to lay off this game. I would lean towards the team total over for Chicago. Just didn't pull the trigger on anything here. Wade LeBlanc, 1-2. The Cardinals 1-2 here, minus $140. Kyle Hendricks, 10 and the Cubs are 10-7 when he starts. You're up $130 backing them. So be slightly towards the Cubbies here, but I'm not backing it.
No. I feel like this is a very degenerate type game, being like, oh, 2 o'clock game, throw my money at something. Yeah,
exactly.
Not a good spot on the slate.
Yeah, this next one's going to be a fun one, though. I like this game because that's our best bet over on Picks and Parleys. Yeah. If you want to check that out, the link to that is in the description of the video down below. But I definitely do have a play on this on that game, and it's a banger. So go check it out on the Picks and Parleys site. All right, moving on to the next game then, where we have the Atlanta Braves. Yep, there you go, picksandparleys.net. /game time. Save 50% off our 7-day packages. Link to that is in the description of the video down below. All right, moving on here. Atlanta Braves are at the Miami Marlins. -119 for the Braves. It's a +109 run back for the Marlins. Over under of 7.5 for this game. And looking at the pitchers here, Charlie Morton, 7-3, a 3.91 ERA, 1.14 WHIP, 107 strikeouts and 31 walks and 92 innings pitched. On the opposite side, Zach Thompson's 2-2 with a 2.25 ERA, 1 WHIP, and 24 innings pitched. He has 31 strikeouts and 7 walks. For me, looking at this game, I definitely see a pitching advantage of Charlie Morton over Zach Thompson. But I'm going to keep the pitchers out of this game. Looking at the pitchers here, or I'm going to keep Morton out of this game, I bet. Morton, 9-8, down $143 if you're backing the Braves every time he pitches this year. Thompson, 2-3, down $58 if you back the Marlins every single time Thompson pitches this year. I'm going team total over 3.5 here with the Atlanta Braves. I think we see some runs out of them today. And 4 runs is not too much to ask for against Zach Thompson here. So give me team total over 3.5 for the Atlanta Braves today.
Sounds good. Before we do that,
what's good, Drew?
What's good, Drew? Haven't talked to you in a while. Appreciate you hopping on. But I do like Atlanta in this matchup. Morton's been pitching a lot better lately. And he's probably he's the strongest point in this Atlanta's team right now for pitching. This has got to be I feel like this is a good spot for Atlanta. You're getting them at a decent price. They're going up against Miami, who has not been hitting, and I don't think they start hitting against Morton. I think this is a solid spot for him. I'll go ahead and grab Atlanta at the -119 or -120, whatever it is. I like that line. Atlanta will be the play for me today in this game.
Alrighty, sounds good. Moving on to the next game here. Pittsburgh Pirates at the New York Mets. -192 for the Mets, a +176 for the Pirates. Over-under of 7.5 runs for this game. JT Brubaker takes on Taijuan Walker, and I'm having deja vu here. I feel like we've broken this game down before. So I'm going to keep it pretty sweet and simple here, quick and easy. We broke this game down yesterday. I'm going to go with the same exact play today, and I'm getting a better line for it. Give me the New York Mets on the first 5 line, -0.5 a run at -110. I think they absolutely have a lead by the end of the 5th inning here. Looking at the pitcher stats, JT Brubaker's 4-8, a 4.09 ERA, 1.14 WHIP, 81 strikeouts, 18 walks, and 83 and 2/3 innings pitched. Taijuan Walker, 7-3, 2.44 ERA, 1.01 WHIP, 87 strikeouts, 27 walks, and 85 innings pitched. And looking at this game here with JT Brubaker, this is one thing that really kept me away from the Pirates in this one. I broke this game down yesterday. I had Stroman written down as the pitcher. He's starting game 1 of the doubleheader tomorrow, I believe. But JT Brubaker, 4-12, or 4-11, my bad. The Pirates are when he starts this year, down $684. I hear a lot of people love to back the Pirates and Brubaker when he starts. I just don't understand it. He's a decent pitcher on a bad team that they continue to lose with him on the mound. So, I mean, if you want to find a way to back JT Brubaker, just bet an under, honestly. If you really want to back JT Brubaker. And then on the other hand, Tajon Walker, 12-3 plus $784. The Mets are absolute money when Tajon Walker is on the mound, and I think that continues today. I think he's going to give a great performance, hoping that maybe with DeGrom not starting in the All-Star game, maybe he might sneak his way to Coors Field on Tuesday. I think Tajon Walker should be in uniform on Tuesday, and I think he will be if with Jacob DeGrom being not playing in it. He can be the replacement for him. So I think this is going to be a prove-it game for Tajon Walker, and I think he gets the job done here. First 5, minus half a run for the New York Mets at minus 110. I'm on that all day.
Yeah, I'll do the exact same thing that you did, and just take my place from yesterday. I'll be back on the Mets run line, and I'll be back on the over in this game. This Mets offense has been solid lately. They're starting to get pieces back, and they're not the same offensive team that they were when they had an all AAA lineup. Not at all. And going up against Brubaker and this Pittsburgh bullpen, you should be able to get a solid offensive game out of the Mets. I think that they could potentially cover the over by themselves in this game. I think the Mets have a big game today. They're favorites for a reason. Tajon Walker's a beast. He should be an all-star. And you're getting it at you're getting the run line at a decent price of plus 105. I feel like the 7.5 is just too low. I'm going over in that one. I just think this overall is just going to be a dominated game by the Mets where they win like 9-2 or something like that.
I could definitely see that because I could definitely see JT Brubaker getting lit up in this matchup. But
100%.
Yeah, but moving on to the next one here, Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Alek Manoah takes on Shane McClanahan in this matchup, minus 127 for the Rays, a plus 117 for the Blue Jays. Over under 8.5 runs in this game. Where are you looking at for this matchup between the Jays and the Rays?
I will be passing on this game. If anything, it's a slight lean towards the Rays. But overall, I just can't really back either side. McClanahan, he's been decent this year, but nothing crazy. I don't really want to back that. And Manoah has been Manoah. So he's still a rookie, and he could still get hit hard at any point. For this one, I would probably lean slightly towards the home team with this, which is Tampa, but not enough for me to want to pull the trigger and bet it.
Yeah, I'm on the same page here. Between the Jays and the Rays, I'm going to stay away. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm sorry. But Alek Manoah this year 2-0, a 2.70 ERA, 1.01 WHIP, and 36 2/3 innings pitched, 43 strikeouts and 12 walks. On the opposite side, Shane McClanahan 3-3, a 4.18 ERA, 1.23 WHIP. This fireballer has 56 innings pitched, 66 strikeouts, and 18 walks. It'd be a slight lean towards the Jays, if anything, in this matchup. Alek Manoah, this year the Jays are 5-2 when he starts, up $251. McClanahan 6-6. The Rays are when he is starting, down $87. So it would be a lean towards the Blue Jays, if anything, in this game, but I'm going to avoid this game. You're getting a nice plus money on them, but I'm good. Pass.
Yeah. Next game.
Yeah, moving on here. We get the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. It's a minus 138 now for the Indians, plus 128 for the Royals. Run back over under of 10 runs for this game. Brad Keller takes on Tristan McKenzie for this matchup. Brad Keller 6-9 this season, a 6.39 ERA, a 1.82 WHIP, 74 strikeouts, 44 walks, and 87 1/3 innings pitched. On the opposite side, Tristan McKenzie 1-3, a 6.38 ERA, 1.58 WHIP, 59 strikeouts, 39 walks, and 42 1/3 innings pitched. And for this matchup, I'm staying away from this one. These are two teams that are absolutely struggling right now. The Royals are 3-7 in their last 10 games. The Indians are 2-8 in their last 10 games. I would lean towards the Indians here. I had this game priced around minus 145, minus 150. But I'm not backing this Indians team right now, the way that they're playing. So it would be Indians or nothing for me, and for me, it's nothing.
Yeah. Real quick, AMSker, I know that you just did this on Twitch. Yeah, we just started Twitch up a couple days ago when we switched from Be Live to StreamYard. It allows us to stream to four different platforms. So we decided to bring up our Twitch. We're also live on Facebook and on Twitter. So we're trying to just spread out to more platforms and see what we can do. Appreciate it. But for this game, I passed on this one as well. I was on Kansas City yesterday because Cleveland was on a 9-game losing streak, and I did not trust them at all. Cleveland won yesterday. This one will just go back to me passing on it. Slightly maybe towards Kansas City, but once again, Kansas City has not been playing well. I just feel like this one is not really a good game to go after. If you wanted to go after a side or a spot in this game, I don't mind going over the 10, but I think that that's just a little high for right now, and I'm not going to be betting it.
All righty. That's fair enough here. We'll move on to the next matchup here, and this one should be absolute fireworks tonight. We get the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Garrett Richards and Vince Velasquez, the pitching matchup, -121 for the Red Sox, +111 for the Phillies, over-under of 11 runs for this game. And looking at this game for me, I'm on looking at the pitchers here. Vince Velasquez 3-3, a 4.50 ERA, and 1.34 WHIP, 75 strikeouts, 36 walks, and 70 innings pitched. On the opposite side, Garrett Richards 4-5, a 4.88 ERA, a 1.68 WHIP, and 86 2/3 innings pitched, 69 strikeouts, and 42 walks for Garrett Richards. And I see this as being an absolute offensive explosion tonight. To be completely honest, these are two mediocre at best pitchers in a very hitters-friendly ballpark in Boston. I expect runs, and I like the Red Sox in the spot, so I'm going Boston, team total over 5.5. You can get that at a -113. I think that they are able to light up Vince Velasquez here in Fenway tonight with their bats. I mean, this is a great Boston hitting team, and they're getting a mediocre at best pitcher in Vince Velasquez. Looking at the player profit rankings, both these pitchers are actually surprisingly profitable this year. Vince Velasquez, the Phillies are 7-6 when he starts, plus $148 for backing him. Garrett Richards, the Red Sox are 9-8 when he starts. You're up $112. So these are two actually surprisingly profitable pitchers, but I like the over in this one. I'd probably lean towards the full game over as well. I think the Phillies can score some runs as well, but I like Boston here, team total over 5.5 in this game.
Yeah, this one will be the last one I pass on for a couple games. I know for Total Chaos, I have the under as our tiebreaker. I'm not really too confident in that one, but it's fine. It's a spot where I feel like 11 is a little high. So maybe it can go under because these two teams have been hitting like crazy. Maybe all of a sudden we get like a crazy good game out of Vince Velasquez and Garrett Richards. But no, I'll lean towards the under. I don't have anything bet in this game. Maybe even a lean towards the home team and the Red Sox. But I'm not going to lay a -120 on this game for Boston. I just don't feel confident enough in that team right now in order to do so.
Fair enough. Yeah, I definitely really like Boston in this spot as home favorites. But moving on here, this one's going to be a kind of interesting spot here with the Oakland Athletics and the Texas Rangers. -138 for the Athletics, a +128 run back for the Rangers. Over-under of 9 runs for this game. Cole Irving takes on Jordan Lyles in this matchup. Where are you looking at for this game?
I got this one going over. I believe it was an 8.5 last night. No, it wasn't 9 last night. It got even more juice towards a 9. But I still like this one to go way over. This Texas field is a very, very over-dominant, high humidity type area where you're going to get runs. Texas has been hitting, and they've gone over 10 out of 11 straight home games or something like that. I'm going to continue to ride the streak. I'll go over 9. I think it's at a -121. Don't mind it. So I'm going to go over in this Texas-Oakland game.
Yeah, for me, looking at this one, looking at the pitchers here to start it off, Cole Irving, 6-7, a 3.56 ERA, a 1.21 WHIP. He has thrown 101 innings, 73 strikeouts, and 19 walks in those innings. On the opposite side, Jordan Lyles, 4-5, a 4.98 ERA, 1.45 WHIP, and 90 and a third innings pitched, 73 strikeouts, and 29 walks. Looking at the pitcher profit rankings, Cole Irving, 9-8. Negative $23 so far this year if you bet Oakland every single time Irving's pitching. And this one kind of jumped off the page for me. Jordan Lyles, 8-8 when he the Rangers are when he pitches. If you've bet Jordan Lyles every single game this year, you're up $458. He has been a surprisingly profitable pitcher for a very mediocre record. Looking at this game, I'm on Texas team total over 3.5. I think that's a little low. I was expecting a 4.5 for this game. So 3.5, I think, especially with a 9 total, I think 4 runs is not asking too much at all for this one. Rangers team total over 3.5 at -135. I'm on that one there. I expect a little bit of a nice performance here out of the Rangers here.
I got you. Click. There we go. Well, we'll go ahead and we got what? We still got a couple games left. Got about 6 games left. Keep on moving. Oh, hold on. There was a comment. Happy Friday. Any WNBA predictions, Nick?
I actually did look at WNBA this morning. My favorite pick for right now is the New York Liberty money line -155 versus the Indiana Fever. The Fever are 2-16 this season, and I think that's going to continue today. They are playing a mediocre New York Liberty team, but it's almost like an average team playing the Baltimore Orioles at this point, or like the Arizona Diamondbacks, where they should be big favorites. I'm on the Liberty tonight on the money line.
Sounds good. And that Amos, look at the Twitch's rules. Yeah, no, I already looked into that. That's only if we're making money on Twitch. Then we can't stream onto YouTube. So we're just gonna have the Twitch thing. We're not gonna be making money off of it unless it gets super big, and we might switch over to it. But yeah, it's only if you're making money on Twitch it's like a certain partnership level that you can't stream on other platforms. But yeah, I got you. Yep. Yeah, I already looked into that because I used to stream on YouTube and Twitch as well on my last YouTube channel. So I already looked into that stuff. I appreciate your concern, though.
Yeah, but moving on here, we have the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. -119 for the Brewers, up to +109 for the Reds. Over-under of 9 runs for this game. We're getting Wade Miley and Eric Lauer in this matchup. Starting it off here with the pitchers, Wade Miley has been surprisingly good this year, considering what we saw of him last year with Houston. 6-4, a 3.06 ERA, a 1.15 WHIP. 72 strikeouts and 23 walks and 88 in the third innings pitch. If I'm Cincinnati, I'm absolutely thrilled with what I've gotten from Wade Miley so far. Eric Lauer, 3-3, a 4.11 ERA, 1.31 WHIP, 50 in the third innings pitch, 51 strikeouts, 20 walks for Eric Lauer this season. Looking at the player profit rankings, next page. Yep. Eric Lauer, 4-4. The Brewers are when he starts. You're down $16. Wade Miley is actually one of the more profitable pitchers on the slate. 10-5, up $411. So that's an interesting little tidbit there for that one. For me, I have a slight lean towards Cincinnati in this game. I like Wade Miley, and the price is about right, so I'm not betting this game, but it would be a lean towards the Reds in this spot. I like Miley more than I like Lauer in this spot. It would be a lean towards maybe the team total over for Cincinnati, but I'm not getting involved in this game.
I do have something in this game, and it's going to be me going under the total of 9. These two teams, Cincinnati especially, have been really trending towards that under a lot lately. They've went under, I think, besides yesterday, which was a back and forth crazy game. Actually, no, I think even yesterday went under.
Under 8.5 full game.
Yeah. I think Cincinnati's gone under like 7 out of their last 8 or 8 out of their last 9. they've just been a lower scoring team. And even when they score, their opponents don't, and it just stays under. So for me, I'm going to be going under in this game. It is a little bit juiced towards the under at a -120. I don't mind it. I'll still bet it. I think it's just an overall solid spot. I don't think there'll be many runs. Wade Miley has been pitching really well this year, and Eric Lauer has been solid. So, I do like the under in this game. Yeah, AMS here. Milwaukee scores either 1 or 14. So, not good. I think they'll get the 1 or 2 runs today. I do think this will be a lower scoring game. So, give me the under in this one.
Gotcha. Now this should be a fun matchup next game. Not the greatest of pitching matchups, but two teams that absolutely hate each other. The New York Yankees are at the Houston Astros. It's a -135 for the Astros. It's a +125 run back for the Yankees. Jake Odorizzi and Cortez. It's Nestor Cortez, who made his first start of the season. Oh, no, is he a relief pitcher? He made a start against the Mets. Yeah, he's a relief pitcher. He made the start in Game 2 against the Mets. He went 3 1/3 innings. So basically a bullpen day out of this New York Yankees team for them. Over-under of 9 runs for this game. Looking at this matchup here, Cortez is 0-0 this season, a 1.29 ERA, a 1 WHIP. He has 21 innings pitched, 29 strikeouts and 8 walks in those 21 innings. On the opposite side, Jake Odorizzi, 3-3, a 3.70 ERA. So he's gotten that ERA down since the beginning of the season. A 0.97 WHIP. So he's actually been pretty decent, Jake Odorizzi's 40 strikeouts, 12 walks, and 41 1/3 innings pitched. And I like Jake Odorizzi in this spot. There's other than that 12-run outburst for the Yankees, this offense has been rather quiet. They got shut out yesterday versus the Mariners. After that, they hopped on a plane and they traveled to Houston for this game. I like the Astros to jump on Cortez in this Yankee bullpen early here. I like the Houston Astros first 5 at even money at the -0.5 a run. I think that they definitely have a lead by the end of 5 innings here, and I think they may be able to cover a full game run line. I don't trust this Yankees bullpen right now, especially if they're going to have Aroldis Chapman at the end of the game. Then I definitely love the Houston Astros because with Aroldis Chapman, adding him to the All-Star game added probably 100 or so relievers to a snub list, considering that Chapman got in and these other guys didn't. So, I mean, that was not the right call for the American League. I understand his stuff was good earlier in the season, but Aroldis Chapman is not a all-star reliever. I'm sorry. But for this game, I won't go on a tangent about that. Houston, first 5, -0.5, even money. I'll take that one.
Yeah, this will be another total I go after. I'm going to go over. You're getting 2 pitchers who aren't particularly good. Jake Odorizzi has been struggling. Cortez is coming out of the bullpen, so a bullpen game from these Yankees. And I just think this one's going to be an over. It's all signs pointing there. Houston can hit. I know the Yankees have been struggling a little bit, but I think they'll be able to hit off of Jake Odorizzi. I think this will be a solid spot for the over in this one. It is juiced a little bit towards the -120. Once again, I don't mind paying the juice. So I'll go over in this Yankee-Houston game at a 9 at -120.
Yeah, and just remember, I can hit Jake Odorizzi's fastball. So
I don't know if you can, but that's not the point.
I'm joking. That was a joke on Warningwood. But moving on to the next game here, we have the Detroit Tigers at the Minnesota Twins. It is a -239 now for the Twins, a +215 run back for the Tigers. Kenta Maeda taking on Matt Manning. Manning is 1-2 so far this season, a 7.94 ERA, 1.76 WHIP, 6 strikeouts, 5 walks, and 17 innings pitched. So a lot of contact he gives up with only 6 strikeouts and 17 innings pitched. On the opposite side, Kenta Maeda, 4-3, a 5.03 ERA, 1.45 WHIP, 62 2/3 innings pitched, 64 strikeouts, 21 walks for him this season. He's been very disappointing this year. I do not have a record for Manning But I do have Kenta Maeda as the Twins are 4-9 when he starts this year. You're down $633. He is, I think, the second worst pitcher on this slate today, other than Jorge Lopez of the Baltimore Orioles. So, looking at this game, I think that the Detroit Tigers are definitely a live dog in this one. Matt Manning's not the greatest of pitchers. But with that being said, give me the first 5 here for the Detroit Tigers. You can get them at a solid plus 200 in the first 5 if you want that plus half a run. So if it's tied at the end of 5, you can get plus 135 for that one. I'm on the Tigers here, first 5, plus a half. I think they absolutely can have a lead at the end of 5 innings versus Kenta Maeda, which is not a good pitcher this season like he was last year, where he was a top, 2 or 3 for the Cy Young Award. I'm on the Tigers here, first 5. Tigers first 5, I feel, is like a very profitable proposition this season.
Yeah, I don't mind that at plus 200. But the spot that I'll look instead is I'll go over the total in this one. I've been just going after a lot of totals today. I think this is just another solid spot for an over. Matt Manning has not pitched well this year. Kenta Maeda hasn't pitched well this year. This Detroit bullpen has not been pitching good, and these two teams can hit. I think this will be a high-scoring game. I think 9.5 is too low. I think that these teams can get into the 14-15 area tonight, and I just think that's an overall good spot for an over.
Absolutely, I could definitely see that.
So at a 9.5, I'll go ahead and grab the over in this game.
Yeah, I was also looking a little bit into that team total over 3.5 at minus 120 for the Tigers. I didn't bet it. I'm not going to bet it, but I was looking at that as well.
Just tuned in. Missed a lot? I mean, all of our plays are at the bottom. We've just been going over the baseball slate. So you didn't really miss much. We have what?
3 games left?
3 games left, but no, you didn't. I mean, we're just talking about the games. You can get caught up real quick of all the plays on the bottom. Yes, sir. You got that play last night. Oh, yeah. That over is just a solid spot today. It's going to be.
Yeah, I like it. Let's see if there's a solid spot in this game with the Washington Nationals at the San Francisco Giants. It's a minus 146 for the Giants, plus 135 run back for the Nationals. Over under 8.5 runs in this game. We're getting Logan Webb and Paulo Espino in this matchup. What are you looking at for this matchup in the Bay?
I will say I have one play left on the slate, and it's not in this game. I probably would lean towards San Francisco in this one. They're just the overall better team. But I just couldn't pull the trigger. I'm not laying minus 146 on this team right now. They have been not the best of lately. They're under 500 their last 10 games, and they're really, really getting closely approached by this Dodgers team who's only 1 game back. And I think by the All-Star break, San Francisco won't be a first-place team anymore. But looking at this one, it would definitely be a lean towards San Francisco, but not good enough for me to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I've definitely seen some money coming out on the Nationals, so now it would be a lean towards them. Just on strictly price, I had this game priced around minus 120, minus 125 for the Giants, and now you can get plus 135 on the opposite side with the Nationals. So I'd lean with them a little bit here in this game. Paulo Espino is 2-2 with a 2.48 ERA, 0.93 WHIP, 28 strikeouts and 7 walks and 40 innings pitched. On the opposite side, Logan Webb, 4-3, a 3.86 ERA, 1.29 WHIP, and 49 innings pitched, 54 strikeouts, 17 walks for Webb. And for Espino, I do not have a pitcher profit rankings, but Logan Webb is 6-3 this season. The Giants are when he starts, up $318. So Logan Webb has been a profitable pitcher, just like many of these Giants pitchers have been very profitable this year. So with that being said, it'd be a lean towards the Nationals, though. I could see a potential upset here. Probably Nationals first 5 or team total over could be an interesting look. 3.5 is not a bad number here for the Nationals. That may be that may be a look here. But I kind of worry. The one thing that really kept me off the Nationals here is I worry that last night really messed with them, and they're going to be a little sluggish after blowing an 8-0 lead last night. So If they were coming back against San Diego today, I probably would back Washington because they'd come out pissed off against a Padres team that just embarrassed them last night. But they had to travel after that game. So I'm going to lay off this game. I'm going to stay away from the Nationals spot here. It would be Nationals or nothing here for me, though, but no action.
All right, Nick, I'm ready for you to say that there's value in this game.
We have the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. We get the Dodgers at a minus 270, a plus 241 on the Diamondbacks in this spot. Over under 8.5 for this game. Taylor Widener versus David Price. Taylor Widener coming off of the IL. He started off the year pretty well. A 1-0 record, a 2.63 ERA, 1.17 WHIP, 20 strikeouts and 8 walks and 24 innings pitched. On the opposite side, David Price, 4-0 so far this season. 3.58 ERA, 1.66 WHIP, 28 strikeouts and 8 walks for Price in this matchup. Widener, when he starts, the Diamondbacks are 2-3, or up $10. I do not have a number for David Price because most of his appearances are out of the bullpen as a long relief guy. If anything, there'd be probably value on that team total over for the Diamondbacks, but I don't see any value on this game. So no, I'm not going to say that. I have this game priced around 245, 250. So I think they got it right here at 270. It would be a slight lean maybe towards the road dog, but absolutely not betting the Diamondbacks here.
I know. I was just busting on you. Yeah, I'm not betting this game. There's no way you're getting me to bet this one. Minus 270 for the Dodgers. No way. No thank you. Minus 135 on the run line. Yeah, no. If you wanted to go to the alternate run line, nope, adjusted run line, click. Plus 115 at minus 2.5. No. This is just a spot that just move on. You don't need to bet this game. It's not a good game to bet. Just leave it alone. That's it.
Yeah, there's better games to bet, like the last one we can go over here, which is the LA Angels and the Seattle Mariners. We're getting Alex Cobb and Marco Gonzalez in this matchup. Alex Cobb, 6-3, a 4.60 ERA, 1.22 WHIP, and 16 2/3 innings pitched, 69 strikeouts, nice, and 18 walks. And on the opposite side, Marco Gonzalez, who has been struggling as of late, 1-5, a 5.82 ERA, 1.45 WHIP, 46 strikeouts, 20 walks, and 51 innings pitched. Now, looking at the player profits, Alex Cobb, this may surprise you. The Angels, 9-3 when he starts. You're up $437. Marco Gonzalez, 4-6. The Mariners are when he starts. You're down 124. The Mariners have been the most profitable team so far this season. The Mariners and the Giants, and then I think followed by the Red Sox. So the Mariners here, they win as a dog often, and that's exactly how you're getting them today. I like the Mariners in this spot. The only problem is I don't trust Marco Gonzalez. I'm going team total over here for the Mariners. I think that they're able to get 4 runs against an Angels team where their pitching staff, Cobb will give up a few runs, and their bullpen's absolutely horrible. So we're asking for 4 runs here from the Mariners. I think that's an easy ask against this LA Angels pitching staff. Give me the Seattle Mariners here. Team total over 3.5. It is a minus 135. I think that's well reasonable. I'd probably lay one minus 145, minus 150 on that as well. But yeah, I'm on the Mariners here. Team total over 3.5.
Yeah, I'll be going just over in this game in general. 8.5 is a low number. I think that both these two teams, it could easily be a 4-4 tie in this one, and then you hit the over. Seattle's been hitting a lot better. Angels have been hitting, and I just think this is an overall solid spot. These two pitchers don't scare me. Yes, Alex Cobb has been pitching good, or the Angels have been winning when Cobb's pitching, but this bullpen's, Angels bullpen specific, have not been good. So I think that they can easily get over this 8.5 runs. I maybe one team can do it by themselves. I think this will end up being like a 7-6 type game or 8-6 type game, and we're just going to go way over the total. So I'm going over in this game. Even though it's at a minus 120, I'll still pay that price.
Yeah, I definitely like that over spot as well. I think we definitely do see runs in this game. But that's going to wrap it up for our baseball slate for today. We're going to go over a quick recap here in a second, but we want to remind you guys, as always, to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we go live here on ESB. All right, quick little recap for you, Tim. What are you looking at for today?
Actually, before we do recap, also check out links in the description. We are live on Twitch as well. If you guys want to go follow us on Twitch, I put the link into that. I put the link to the chat earlier, I believe. I should still have it here. Yep. Go ahead, check out our Twitch, follow that as well. We also have our Facebook group, link in the description, and our Twitter, link in the description. We stream to all 4 platforms, along with just check out our premium plays over at picksandparleys.net, and then the Picks and Parleys family. Craig every day at 10, me and Nick every day at 11, Sean Higgs with Midday Money at 12, Allie at 1:30 with Morning Wood. Me and Nick will be on today for game time decision at 6. Don't know if there's a total chaos tonight. I have to check in on that one. There will be a show with me and Nick tonight for the Counter-Strike slate for tomorrow. And then I'm not sure if there's late night money, so we'll have to see with that. But go ahead and check out all those people on their respected platforms and everything. Now we'll go over a recap. I got the Atlanta Braves. I got the Mets on the run line. I got the Mets-Pittsburgh game going over. I got the Texas game going over, the Cincinnati game going under, the Yankee game going over, the Detroit game going over, Seattle game going over.
Yeah, for me, I'm looking at team total over for the Atlanta Braves. Boston Red Sox team total over 5.5. The New York Mets in the first 5 minus half a run. That is a minus 110. The Texas team total over 3.5. The Houston Astros first 5 minus a half at even money. Detroit Tigers first 5 plus 200. A little bit of a dog stab there. And we're looking at the Seattle Mariners team total over 3.5.
Sounds good. Nick, I'll let you go and finish out the show.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we go live, which is every single morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Earle Sports Bets YouTube channel. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this show. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here by my brother, Tim, and this has been the Earle Sports Bet Show. I want to thank you guys for always for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.